Southwest Florida. Welcome back to Lee Pitts Live on Fox 4. We are here, Johnny on the spot. Where are we? We are where we're supposed to be. There's no other place that Lee Pitts Live should have his television show than at August Wilson's Fences. Right now I'm sitting in the magnificent Arcade Theater, historic place, and we got a chance to witness a play of excellence from start to finish. That's August Wilson's Fences. Many of you may be familiar with the play from James Earl Jones on Broadway, the Pulitzer Prize award-winning, Tony Award-winning play, and then Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, and others have made it a staple now in the, even farther in American cinema. But this lady, Viola who? Viola who? This is a real deal. Let's get your full name and what's your name in the play.
Hi, I'm Gayle Samuels. I play Rose in the play.
You know, you on stage, you had to make yourself look a little older than 1940. Sitting here right now, I realize you're just a little young whippersnapper.
Yeah, a little young whippersnapper. Just had a birthday.
Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from New York.
Okay, so bringing a little New York down here to Florida?
Bringing some New York down to Florida,
you like it out
There's a
weather?
lot of New York transplants down here, as a matter of fact.
Right.
I'm loving the weather. It's very cold in New York right now.
You know, this is a cold front for us. You do know that, right?
Are you serious?
Right. I mean, it got all the way down to 80 degrees yesterday.
Oh, well, I'm loving it. If you call this cold, I can take this any day of the week.
Well, we're talking to about 750,000 people in our viewing area, and then people seeing us on social media as well, and they see it on the television show. So I want you to get to know you a little bit about your role in the play and how you first came about your role in the play. Have you played her before?
I have played her before, but I will say that Benny Ambush, our director, has really helped me to find new nuances with Rose that I'm very grateful for and thankful for. And it's wonderful because August's words, you know, they have so much power and so much punch. And so, you know, you can sort of find your way, but a good director will help you kind of cinch that character the way, you know, he sees it. And it's a collaborative effort, but I will say this is definitely my favorite time to have done it.
Give us a bit of who your character is, just a little synopsis. I know you read that when you were preparing.
Yes, well,
She is
the wife of Troy, obviously. This is the 1950s, an African-American family. And, you know, she's a woman of faith. And that is really what drives her, what keeps her going when she has to make difficult decisions, when she's married to a husband who sometimes flies off the handle from time to time. She has to protect her son and her family, and she makes strong choices about why she does the things that she does, like she has to accept someone else's child into her life, and so she's really tested, and it's wonderful for me because portraying a woman from the 50s, you know, those women had to make different choices for themselves. It's not like women today who are a lot more liberated and have, like, you know, futures and jobs and careers and all of that. So in some degree, Rose is somewhat trapped, but she's strong and she's powerful and she stands her ground and she protects her family. And I think between her faith and her family, that is what keeps her going.
I would say, too, that I have never seen in real life someone who can love so deep.
Yeah, that's hard. It's not easy, and I'll tell you, it's not easy for me every night to get out there either and make those choices.
Now, there was a scene there. Fortunately, I had a great seat at the front. For obvious reasons, a couple of perks there, Jay. But I was able to see you come to tears, like on the spot. Was that real tears you can summon up, or you had some kind of little special effects?
Well,
can't tell.
You have a way of getting yourself into that emotional place. But I will say for this, in the one scene probably when you saw where I was in tears, if you play off of the actor that you're playing with, and Mujahid, my wonderful Troy, if I just live in the moment and feel and listen to the words that he is saying, that brings up my emotion. You know what I'm saying? So I think from the beginning to end, you know, I take that ride with him every night, but I find that if we just listen and live in the moment and feel the truth for what you're playing and what you're saying and what you're feeling, the emotion just comes along with it.
When people come out to experience August Wilson's Fences here at the Florida Repertory Theater, FloridaRep.org, what do you hope they would take away from it?
I think most importantly is the love of family. The relationship between father and son, very important, especially nowadays with everything going on in the world. And the strength of a woman who stands behind them all, no matter what their flaws are. You know, she's in there and she's part of it all, and she's the backbone, really.
She's the glue.
She's the glue, yes.
All black cast. What's it like for you as an actress to work with an all-black cast?
Oh, it's just lovely. Those are my guys. They take care of me. They look after me. They treated me to a lovely birthday. And I said something, you know, every night before the show, at 5 minutes before the show, we circle up. And we say whatever we're feeling on our minds at night. And the one thing I said to them the other night was, thank you. Thank you for being strong, black, talented men that I am able to share the stage with every night. And I'm thankful for August Wilson and the words that he has been able to give to us, to share with the world. And at the end of that circle, we always say, this is August Wilson's Fences.
You know, we don't, here in this part of the country, we rarely get this type of theater. And Florida Repertory, Arcade, Florida Repertory, putting this on here is like a huge thing. How has your experience been working with this great organization?
Well, it's been wonderful. They've taken very good care of me. I'm very happy to be here. And I understand this is the first August Wilson that they've done. So I'm hoping that they'll bring back the other plays that he's done, and that the audiences here in Florida will have a chance to see them. Yes, yes.
The venue, the Arcade Theater, for a person who does what you do in this type of play, perfect venue?
Well, you know what's great about this venue is the acoustics. We are not mic'd on that stage. And the acoustics, I think maybe because it's an older building and they built buildings much better at that time. But I am so amazed that I don't really have to shout my words. We don't have to be mic'd on that stage, and that we can be heard and understood everything that we say. So it's been a great venue. As an actress, it's been a great venue to work in.
I like the color that you put on it. You really exemplify what we experienced in there, sitting there looking up at you guys, and we could hear everything you were saying, and no microphones, and it was just so intimate and so personal. Now you will be doing maybe 5 shows a week or something like that?
8 shows a week,
8 shows?
Tuesday through Sunday.
And each time is different for you, right?
Each time is different. You know, the audiences are different. And I think sometimes people forget that the audience is really another character in the show. You know what I mean? So we respond the way the audience responds. You know what I mean? So, yeah, each night it's different. Each night I just have to go with a clean palette and a clean slate and start from the beginning.
I'm sure you noticed all those black people out there tonight.
Yes! Was very happy to see those black people out there.
I know.
It's a whole different show with black folks out there.
That's our job too.
And I'm grateful and thankful.
Right, because you know we could relate to a lot of stuff up there that other people may not have been able to relate to, and that's where the laughter comes in and everything else. Before I let you go, is one of the things I noticed, and in talking to other people who saw your performance, they really connected to you, the black women. They came over here and they just connected to you. That's typically what happens with that character?
It's typically what happens with black women in the audience, yes. I mean, yes, they, because they can relate. They understand. They understand the sacrifices they have to make as wives, as mothers, sisters, friends, you know what I mean? So they can totally relate and understand the difficult decisions that we have to make as women, as black women in this world, and, trying to support our men. So, yes.
Well, again, compliments to the chef, being you,
Thank
for
you.
an outstanding performance, and compliments to the Florida Rep Theater for bringing something like this to our community that we can partake in and have a great time, and allowing me to have access to stars like this that you guys can get to see them off stage as well. Come out, August Wilson Fences, through up until January the 30th for right now. You can call this number 239-332-4488. That's FloridaRep.org. It's the website, and everything there is for your taking. Like Lee Pitts Live on Facebook, and stay informed. This has been Lee Pitts Live, and for those who say it can't be done, they are usually interrupted by those like the fine people in August Wilson's Fences and the great production company here, the Florida Repertory Theater, who are doing it. We'll see you.